Hey guys, it's Greg, and today we are going to talk about time management. We're doing our follow-up video. So, sit back and find out how we did. What did we talk about last time? Well, we talked about how there are a number of different things that we can do that should help us feel, if not actually have more time, because there's only so much time, make us feel as though we have more time and feel like we're able to get things accomplished that we need and want to do, and also have time to do the things that we just have been neglecting, feeling like we really need to do the other things and don't take care of ourselves. So we talked about a few different things. We talked about keeping a list, keeping a schedule. We talked about planning things out in the beginning of the day or the night before. We talked about getting up and exercising or meditating every day. And we talked about eliminating distractions. So getting rid of, in my case, getting rid of the mobile games, getting rid of the the social media, turn off those notifications and so forth. And how did we do? Well, it was a really big failure for me. It was really bad. I didn't really actually stick to the things that I said I was going to do. It turned out that it was not a no-nonsense November. It was a full of nonsense November for me. And that is something that now I'm stopping and looking back on, and I am regretting. I wish that I had really stuck to my guns, because I feel like a lot of the things that we had talked about really would have helped. I did get onto my wife's calendar. I did start to share in understanding what our schedule is like, and to that point it has actually been a very good thing. It has been a benefit for me, and I think that my wife has felt some of the effects of that too, so it's no longer feeling like she's burdened with having to keep the calendar and know things. So from that perspective, it was a success. But I definitely didn't do consistently. I didn't do my meditation, do my exercise in the morning, just to try and make sure I centered myself and get on track. I also wasn't doing much of my own to-do lists like I should have been doing. I really kind of fell back into my old habits, and I swapped out some of my poor habits with the mobile games and ended up getting into different ones. I was sticking to my guns after I shot that last video. I deleted the ones that were really absorbing all of my time. And I'm no longer playing Pokemon Go, at least as of this moment. I can't say that it won't draw me back in, because you know how that goes. But as of right now, I'm not playing that. I did get drawn back into another game that I used to play, and it really is cementing for me the need to have finite games. To have, when I play a game, I can no longer play endless games, because I just get sucked in and I just play them constantly. And by endless, I mean a game that doesn't have a clear ending. I'm not talking about a game where there's a new game plus, or after you finish the main story you can keep playing. Those are a little bit more in the acceptable range, but a game, I'll tell you, the game that I've been playing lately is a game called Gems of War, which, if you're able to do it and you're able to play these types of games responsibly and for 15 minutes and you're done, then it's definitely worth checking out. It's a free-to-play game. It's a game that you do not have to spend money at all, and they really do a very good job of making sure that you always have something to do. But for me, it's a problem. It really is. I pretty much, whenever I have a minute, I'm like, I'll take out my phone. It's much the same as I was doing with Pokemon, so it's not as though I'm having some improved situation by no longer playing Pokemon, because I'm still definitely locked in, and I really need to do a better job of that, so that I can make sure that I have that free time, that I'm able to spend meaningful time with my family, and I'm not just like, oh, you're doing your thing, I'm just gonna get in over here. That's no way to live life. So you know, again, in the whole, I really did not stick to things that I needed to do, and that's a real shame, personal failure, and I think that I need to really look long and hard at adopting some of those practices moving forward, and we don't need to go quite to the level of what I was intending with no nonsense November. You know, there can be some nonsense in there, but it's a matter of keeping things in balance, and that's something that we all should be striving for in general. You know, that's really the way to live our life, at least in my opinion. You know, have the good and the bad, have the relaxing and the strenuous work, and you know, have everything in moderation, have everything in its place, have everything in its time, and you'll do quite well. At least that's my opinion. You might have your own opinion. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm full of it, but either way. So again, I did fail, but I think I still learned some, so it wasn't all a complete wash, and I am more involved in our social calendar, and I think I will continue to be, at least for the foreseeable future, and that will make things better. I definitely feel less stressed as a result. I'm no longer flying by the seat of my pants, don't know what we're doing, and it's no longer a wake up, find out what we're doing, and be like, oh, as you know, as is my wont to do. But anyways, thanks for watching. Share with me your experience with No Nonsense November. Did you participate? Were you just like, Greg, I can't believe you want me to do this crap? You know, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.